Hello everyone. Even if you plan your mountain adventure meticulously and keep an eye on the weather, there's one thing you can never predict: massive rock falls.
想那个我说这是够正。
Join us today as we witness enormous rocks crashing down and taking out everything in their way. Let's get it on.
他这头把这家人里头先还有小儿交换，这儿被交换了，纯手工来爬根本爬不出来。你看。
After receiving the report, the Ministry of Natural Resources launched a Level 3 response for geological disaster prevention at 1:10 p.m. on the same day, upgraded it to a Level 2 response at 4 o'clock p.m., and sent an expert working group to the scene to guide emergency rescue work. 3 experts deployed by the ministry are on their way. The expert working group sent by the Sichuan Provincial Department of Natural Resources has rushed to the scene. The Ministry of Natural Resources has requested the Sichuan Provincial Department of Natural Resources to assist local governments in providing technical support during the search and rescue of personnel and emergency relief, and to learn from the incident and conduct inspections and examinations of surrounding geological disaster risks, monitoring and early warning, as well as prevention and response, and report important situations in a timely manner. According to the Sichuan Province Sudden Geological Disaster Emergency Response Plan, revised in 2024, after research and decision-making at 3:30 p.m. on February 8, the Sichuan Provincial Geological Disaster Prevention and Control Headquarters upgraded its status to Sichuan Province Level 1 Geological Disaster Emergency Response. Rescue teams have arrived at the scene and all departments are actively rescuing people. Many households buried in landslides in Sichuan. 2 people rescued hashtag at around 11:50 a.m. on February 8. A landslide occurred in Group 2 of Jinping Village, Muai Township, Yunlin County, Sichuan Province, burying several houses and trapping people. Authorities and the Yunlin County Party Committee and the county government have set up an emergency rescue command center and organized rescue forces to rush to the scene to carry out emergency rescue and other work in full. So far, 2 people have been rescued and are not in danger of death.
Hello!
Extremely lucky. No matter if it's a tiny, small car or a big bus, nothing stands a chance against the power of nature. Fortunately, the driver and passengers were able to react in time and avoid any serious consequences. These 2 are officially the luckiest people of the year. Now, you'll see why. Dude taking a chill break amid a rockfall deserves a thumbs up. I'm pretty savvy about mountain safety. Staying put improves the chances of staying alive.
Sometimes, landslides are so strong that they can change the landscape of an entire area. Check out this video from Switzerland, where a massive 7,400,000 cubic foot of rocks came tumbling down. We bet geologists would have to update their maps after that. In Puerto Rico. After some failed construction works and a bunch of rain, people there got hit with one of the craziest landslides in the town's history. Situated at the foot of the mountain with a main concern. Fortunately, officials successfully evacuated 23 families from the most dangerous area in time. Being able to run fast is a key skill for staying safe. That such fences in mountainous terrain are not just there for show. The last thing you want to see at your camp at 13,100 feet is a huge avalanche barreling down your way. They're going to come into camp. In this video, a massive glacier breaking apart has become a real problem for tourists trying to pass through. They caught something equally spooky on camera in Saudi Arabia, a scary phenomenon called a sandfall. California gets hit with a lot of earthquakes, so it's no surprise that the ground there can be shaky. Still, even with all the quakes, geologists are saying this landslide in San Diego's La Jolla area is the biggest one in 40 years. You can't always see a mud flow coming, and even meteorological and geodetic services can't predict it or its destructive impact ahead of time.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Think of Mexico. Sombreros, cacti, and tequila probably come to mind first. But let's not forget that its mountainous terrain hasn't been spared from rockfalls. This time it's not nature's fault, and both the person operating the excavator and the driver got pretty lucky. But what would happen if that boulder hit the car? These tests were conducted to find out what would happen if a 6-ton stone dropped from a 100-foot height landed on a car. Impressive, isn't it? Hills in northern India are a no-go for beginners. Case in point, the rocks got eroded by heavy rains, triggering a rock slide smack on the trail. Luckily, no one got hurt by the landslide, but about 40 tourists were stuck, waiting for evacuation since the route from a nearby village was cut off. Even if you're on a hiking trail with a guide, keep your eyes peeled. Check this out. The sound of this rockfall in Switzerland echoed throughout the entire valley, and it's no surprise. There were a whopping 2,000 cubic meters of rock. With that kind of force, it could easily wipe out trees or even houses in its way. Everyone affected by this devastating flood in Sesto Fiorentino. We hope recovery efforts move quickly and the city bounces back soon. In times like these, staying informed and following safety guidelines is crucial. For the latest updates on natural disasters, make sure to subscribe to our channel.